And welcome back folks, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I'm Worm, and in the previous episode we took on the Executioner's Chariot, which is one of the more interesting bosses in the games, and we just came up here, ready to progress over and explore the other side of this bridge. We switched back over to the Bastard Sword for now, just because the Twin Blade was nearly broken, and I don't particularly intend to rest at a bonfire, just have to redo this whole section again. So, we're going to push on with this weapon. It's not our weapon of choice at the moment, but it'll get the fucking job done. We go in here, I believe we'll come to a lock gate eventually. This whole area is not very nice, by the way. Those summoners we saw in the lead up to the Executioner's Chariot make a return. And also you have these horrible curse jars that it's always worth breaking, because they will fuck your day up. There's another one there. We're going to make sure it's broken. And we're going to hurt this sorcerer before we kill his friends. Which we can do in one hit with the Bastard Sword, whereas we couldn't with the Twin Blade, which is actually surprising. And I'm a little bit worried about how low the damage output with that Twin Blade is overall. So yes, here was the gate I was referring to. We do have to go around and open it the other way, which is fine. Just making sure we picked everything up here. I don't think we have to light that brazier for anything. Another guy here. We're going to have to be a little careful with HP because we don't have any Estus flasks whatsoever. I don't know if there is a point to lighting those braziers. If there is, I'll come back and do it later. I'll research it between episodes. Whoa, fuck. I forgot he was there. Yeah, you see the damage output with the Bastard Sword is just ludicrous compared to the Twin Blade, but we're going star points with the Twin Blade, I guess. There's an archer over there you want to be a little wary of. I think there's also an invader in this area actually as well, who I seem to recall can be a bit problematic, so it'll be interesting to see how we manage that with only life gems for healing. I don't know, we've got a few other healing items actually. Fuck it. That's just becoming the motto of this playthrough. When in doubt, just fuck it. Let's go up here. I think there's another one of those Titanite creatures you can smash. I might be wrong though. Oh yes, here's the... yeah, this woman's not very nice. Or, I don't recall her being anyway. I think she can use magic as well, I'm not 100% sure on that. As you can see, the AI in this game is absolutely brain dead and as clunky as, like, your character is. Thankfully, she doesn't actually seem that hard. In fact, no, she's really fucking easy. I don't know why, I have bad memories of that lady. But anyway, we've got the Undead Lockaway key now, which opens, I think, a shortcut back to a bonfire. In fact, no, it might open a bonfire itself. Oh dear. There's another one of those. I don't think we're going to use said bonfire yet, simply because we have no need to right now. I think for now it might be wise to just push on and try and get to the boss of the area and get this whole area cleared out. There's another one of those thief people here. We're going to try and get an early hit in, and we did. As you can see, there's another spellcaster over there, a horrible little summoner. And there's a lot of people in there. We don't want to be fighting them all at once in a tight enclosed space like that. Why am I throwing a fucking throwing knife at a wall? That might be the bridge we're supposed to go over? I can't remember. No, I think you go around the back. Best policy. Grab the flame butterfly, which if you don't know just lets you light a torch anywhere you are. Can be useful for stuff like lighting those braziers back there that we don't know what they do. We're going to outrun its magic and go around behind this waterfall here, which is absolutely deafening. Boss fight's up there, but we don't need to worry about that yet. For now we're going to go and rush that sorcerer. And make sure he's dead. As you can see, we're actually one-shotting these skeletons, which is a bit dumb. I thought another summoner spawned on one of those platforms, but I must be wrong. Oh, there is another one of those titanite things as well. Ah, well, we didn't get it. We'll get it at another time. We've got an Estus flash shard and a shortcut back to the start of the area. We're also going to take that bridge in the middle that leads to a third one of these little enclosed areas, I think, but this just brings us back here. I'm just going to finish exploring this place and then we will go to the... When we make this jump, then we'll go to the bonfire. We probably won't rest, in fact no, we probably will, and then rush back through. This jump has given me issues before, but it's not too bad. Which way out? Oh no, wrong way. These areas feel so damn small though compared to like, well, Elden Ring. So that leads there, we've got another pyromancy there, combustion. And the route out, which is here. I'm wondering, because that one brazier is lit, I'm wondering if that means we are actually going to have to do something with those braziers here. I'll look into it between episodes at some point, probably not before I record the next one though, it'll probably be further down the line. I'll make a note of it though. We're going to go back up here anyway. And there's a bridge to cross. Should be another one of those sorcerers in here, I believe. I think each one of these areas has one. Perhaps not. Okay, I'm wrong. I don't know why, I thought this was another another trouble spot, but maybe not. So I'll show you where the spot for the bonfire is, and I think we will rest at it just because we have no Estus, and the fight coming up is absolutely terrible, but it's one that I guess we probably should make sure we're healed up for. There's somebody to talk to here. We're gonna light the bonfire, talk to him, and then rest. Who are you then, sir?
I thought you were that bastard for a moment. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land.
Same place as Luca Tail, I think.
I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, and he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along. You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said. He wears this rather unusual ring. You know it when you see it. I've seen this type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. Tell you. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool you. Pate, the man, and don't you believe... I'll find it.
So we're going to learn Creighton the Wanderer's Gesture. Now we have actually met Pate. You may recall he was the fellow who, in the Forest of Fallen Giants, had led somebody, and I said at the time he seems a bit devious, into a trap where a gate was still shut behind him. I don't think we encounter him again, but I could be wrong. And I think basically he's intended to be Patches. Every Souls game has a Patches character. Patches the hyena. He was in Souls 1 where he kicked you down a... I can't remember what he kicked you down, but it was something. Was he in Demon Souls? I feel like he might have been. He was definitely in Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne as well. He was a spider in Bloodborne, I think. And then he's also in Elden Ring. You actually get a boss fight with him where you can spare him. And he does the same kick you off the edge trick in that as well. So we're just rushing past all those to get the boss fight of this area. It's not a good one. In fact, it's absolute garbage, but fuck it, let's do it. Skeleton Lords, a gang fight. There's 3 of them. Just take the big guys out first. Oh, well, take one of the big guys out first anyway. And as soon as you do, they spawn a shitload more skeletons. So basically it's just a mob fight. Which ones does this guy spawn? Each one spawns a different type of skeleton. I don't recall which ones which. Oh, those are the pinwheel skeletons. They're the ones I was worried about. They're the more annoying one. So those enemies are actually in Dark Souls 1 as well. I thought there was more of them than that. I don't know why. Watch out for Scythe, bro. Now the pinwheel skeletons are down though. Fuck it. We should be alright. We can deal with a mob of normal skeletons. I mean, look at them. They go down like nothing. He says as he gets casually hit by a load. Somehow he survived that. Let's back away just in case. We should be alright though. Do you want to die? Okay, we're just going to heal, just to be sure. But we're alright here. So yeah, the big guys obviously hit a bit harder, but they're really nothing to worry about too much. As you can see, we took a bit of a hit there, but fuck it, last one. And you're down. We can now unequip the Blaster Sword and re-equip this. Now, is there an item scattered away in here? I don't remember. I don't think there is. Pretty cool arena, but in terms of the actual walls themselves, they're literally just larger versions of skeletons, which we fight countless times. So we're going to go through here. We're going to get the next bonfire, then there's a couple of things we're going to do just for clean-up purposes, and then we'll call it a video. The area coming up is actually, I believe, also in Dark Souls 3's DLC, which we'll get round to doing Dark Souls 3 after this, I think, but it's not a personal favourite of mine. It's got an interesting mechanic to it, but you have to do something for one of the bosses, otherwise the boss is a little bit more irritating. But overall it's a shoddy area. Oh, there was an item you could grab down here somewhere. I may be mistaken. I think I am mistaken actually. Yeah, fuck knows. So we're coming to the Earthen Peak anyway. It's a fairly large area by Dark Souls 2 standards. It's not enormous, that's what she said, but... So you can immediately see what the... Well, we're at Harvest Valley actually, we're not at the Earthen Peak yet. You can instantly see the gimmick for this area. Poison, that after you've been in it continues to build up. But as I say, we're not too concerned by that yet. Instead we're going to be going first to... I don't recall where the places are. So we want to go to the Cathedral of Blue. And we're going to go up and see this guy who we met up here. I believe he should now speak to us because one of the items on that horrible drop area that we saw at the end of the previous episode was a token of fidelity, which I think is what you require for this guy. So I'm going to show up and we'll talk to him.
Transient being. You have obtained proof you are worthy of joining our order. You may call yourself one of us and are free to plant your roots in this garden of the gods. Be proud. I, Targray, do proclaim from this day you are a Knight of the Blue. Rejoice and bask in your new honor.
So, we got the Blue Sentinels Covenant. We're actually going to say no.
Do my ears deceive me? Who would refuse such magnificence? Gods have mercy on this half-wit. He knows not what he speaks.
Oh, I do, I assure you. Okay, so we're now going to go back to the trade of SOTFS, I believe his name is, the guy in the Lost Bastille who trades boss souls. I just want to see if we can get a scythe from one of those items. Because if we can, it could either be a stopgap on the way to our Ultra Greatsword and Great Shield build, or it could be potentially an endgame build. Maybe a scythe and a greatsword or something like that. Just something different. Okay, so we want to quickly get rid of these guys. There's a few of them. I believe in the original build of Dark Souls 2 they all used to aggro straight away. Thankfully, that is not the case anymore. God, the damage with that weapon's nothing.
Souls. I mean souls. You cursed fool. Bigger.
So, let's see what we can get from what we've got. We can trade in the Executioner Chariot and the Skeleton Lord souls. Can we get a spell in that case? No. Okay, so we can get a shield that also serves as a crossbow, a lance, or a halberd. The halberd also has a intelligence or faith requirement by the looks of it. And it has dark power. Or we could get the lance, which, you know what, I don't think we really want anything there. We're going to go back to Majula now. We're going to level up. And then we're going to go back to the Harvest Valley and get ready for the next area. Which will happen in the next video. Also, before I forget, we have a Sublime Bone Dust to burn here. If it'll let me stand up, great. Let's see if we've got any souls to use. We've got shitloads actually. No, we don't want to leave them. I do like how you can do all this in the menu without having to close it once. I think we're also about to meet Govlan again, the salesman, so we'll have plenty of things to sell, having cleared out a couple of areas between videos. And just we've got general objects we're not going to need, such as the soul vessels, which I think sell for a fair bit. And then things like this. Yeah, we've got a few things to sell. I mean, we've got like 3 foot soldier swords, we've got like another bastard sword. And then just plenty of duplicate armor pieces. So let's talk to the Emerald Herald. Yes, I know what you've got to say. We'll upgrade the Estus Flask. Just to get another use of it. I think we've got 8 now. I don't know what the max is in this game. So how many levels can we get? We can get 6 more levels. I think we're going to put 5... No, we'll put 3 into Vitality, and then we'll put the rest into Strength. I think it's good to work towards that Strength requirement. And then we'll travel back to the Harvest Valley Poison Pool. And I want to thank you for watching, and next time folks we'll be progressing through the Harvest Valley towards the Earthen Peak, and yeah, I'll see you next time folks, bye.